At Quanex, nothing is more important to us than the safety of our employees. No matter what you do here, from extruding and shipping to accounting and tech service, forklift safety impacts you every day, even if you never get behind the wheel of one. Let's take a closer look at why. On average, there are more than 60,000 non-serious forklift accidents in the United States every year, and almost 35,000 forklift accidents that cause serious injury. Almost 80% of forklift accidents involve a pedestrian, and 11% of all forklifts will be involved in an accident at some point during their time in use. In the U.S., 1 out of every 6 workplace deaths is forklift-related, resulting in 85 fatalities a year. While these numbers sound scary, remember one key thing: 70% of forklift accidents can be avoided. In order to be safer when working on or around a forklift, it's important to identify the risk factors that can lead to accidents. Factors such as a lack of training, working at an excessive speed or under stress, poor truck maintenance, lack of daily inspections, lack of proper attachments, aging trucks, or blind spots can all lead to forklift hazards. Poor forklift operation can also lead to serious accidents. Practices like traveling too fast, riding with an elevated load, improper backing or braking, horseplay, and giving rides on forklifts are extremely dangerous. Sometimes environmental factors like narrow aisles, cluttered workspaces, poorly lit areas, heavy traffic, and busy or obstructed intersections can lead to forklift accidents. As can improperly stacked pallets, broken or damaged pallets, and loads that are too heavy, unstable, or are blocking the driver's vision. For pedestrians, risk factors include intermixed traffic, improper visible clothing or PPE, not respecting forklift risks, and not letting drivers know where you are when walking through a facility. It's important to discuss, as a team, how we can minimize forklift safety risks. What factors can we control? What can you do to make yourself, your team, and your workspace safer? What can we do to be safer when traveling to other plants?
Why is forklift safety so important?
Forklift safety is extremely important to all of us in Quanex for a few reasons. First of all, the forklifts as a vehicle themselves and a tool that we use is a dangerous piece of equipment. It can kill, it does kill. Think about what that vehicle is doing. It's taking loads that people can't carry because it's too heavy, too awkward, obstructive, and now it's doing it at speeds. It's a vehicle that's heavier in most cases than a car and a truck, and we're driving it through these facilities. And the driver has a lot to do. There's a lot that they have to take care of. And so we're doing that in very tight spaces in many cases. These fork truck injuries can be prevented and need to be.
Can you tell me about Tim Harris?
Tim Harris was our tech service manager for Quanex IG Systems. He'd worked with Quanex for over 20 years, 40-year veteran of the industry. Most importantly, Tim is a loving husband, father of 2 children, soon to be a new grandfather, and a friend and a colleague to all of us here at Quanex IG Systems. It's still difficult to talk about. April 2015, Tim was going through a customer's warehouse. One of their employees was unloading some vinyl profiles, long, heavy, high stacked, pretty difficult load. The fork truck driver hit their brakes, the load shifted and tipped over. Tim reacted and was not able to get out of the way, was crushed and killed.
The forklift driver told me he was unloading a truck when the victim walked around the corner. He used the brakes and then the load began. It was only going 2 miles per hour. I came around the corner, I saw a yellow forklift parked facing west. Below the forks, I saw a rack of vinyl window framing on its side. There was a large amount of blood, as well as clothing, a cell phone, and a briefcase. In my interview with the fork truck driver, he was crying and visibly distraught.
Tell me why it's personal for you.
Any accident or any injury, especially those with a fork truck, it's personal because it can be avoided. I don't want to make that phone call to your family. I don't want to have to ask a coworker to go pack someone's belongings. I don't want to have to work with your family to coordinate death benefits. I don't want to have to schedule private flights and charter flights so you can go say goodbye to your family member. And I don't want anyone else in our organization or any other organization to have to go through that. And listen, it's not about me, but there's so many more things. I don't want each and every one of you to not enjoy life to its fullest. I want you to be able to go home at night and enjoy the families and those things that are important.